Good evening, everyone. This is just a quick update on the 64 Impala body mount job that I'm doing. This is the passenger side body mount that I managed to cut out and complete. Now I have an awesome pattern. The driver's side I didn't have a pattern for, and I didn't want to wait for the parts to come in from California. So anyways, here you go. This is what it looks like. I have an awesome template. A really heavy coating of undercoating. It was just insane, and unfortunately the cancer goes up farther than the other mount did up into the wheelhouse area, so I have some patchwork to do there, but at least I have a reference, whereas the other mount there was nothing left, nothing at all. So I just took the ideas from this one and simulated it on the flip side. However, it is different because the driver's side has the filler neck that comes through. So anyways, just thought I'd give you a shot of the mount itself. I'll do a video of the body, and the videos will probably be backwards in sequence when you see them. I'll roll it over and you can see the extent of the damage. And this is what a lot of people are asking about as to me doing this, and it's a common problem, and I get a lot of questions. How are you doing this? What are you doing? Well, basically everything's handmade. Everything's all handmade. I did a lot of pattern work in my previous life, and of course as a kid, and just kept at it. And I'll show you the patterns right after I do this little spin around thing here. But that was what was showing in the trunk, and it's just hideous, and people point at it. And this is the only bad area of the car, so I have to do a good job. And I can say that it's rust free, but I'm going to grab the patterns and I'm going to lay them out real quick all across the table so I can show you, all of you. This is just an insane amount of work. Driver's side wheelhouse drop off, trunk floor extension drop off, face side right hand body mount. I had to do it twice because things move around when you're doing sheet metal work, and I had to alter it a little. This is the upper body mount, part of the body mount. The lower part of the body mount. The trunk wall itself. And this is where the filler net goes through. Of course, it's all Rice Krispies boxes and random cracker boxes or whatever you can get your hands on, and it's chippy board and it moves easy. But here's all the patterns it took to make that mount. Like, it was an extreme amount of work. The mount you get aftermarket doesn't have this sheet metal, which was all gone in my car, nor does it come with this sheet metal piece here, which was the trunk drop off. You can buy the entire panel. It's a pricey endeavor, and it's quite a challenge to get it apart with your car all together on the frame like mine is. So I basically just pieced everything together, and I've done sheet metal since I was, well, before I was a teenager. So in the plumbing and heating world and gas fitting world. But this is what it took to build this. I have 34 hours into that job. It took me over 6 months to do it, and I'm physically buggered up, and it takes a lot of effort. But you take your time, and the job will come to you. But I know this is a long-winded deal, but that's the patterns it took to get there. And it's a lot of getting on your hands and knees. It's a lot of farting around. Just take your time and be patient with it, and you can do a pretty damn good job with whatever's on hand. My total investment in this job is exactly, I think it was $26. I needed a can of spray through primer. I wanted to try it. I've never used the product before. I'm just a caretaker of this and never going to drive it in inclement weather again. So it should last a hell of a lot longer than the originals. Hence, not very much care was taken. It was slapped together and away it went. What had happened here was this heavy, thick undercoating. It's quarter of an inch thick in a lot of the areas. And what happened was, is a stone chip will hit, and water gets in behind it and fills up this cavity with crap. And you could see the holes in the corners from the manufacturing process. It fills up with water, and this car being from the lower mainland of British Columbia, well, geez, it just gets full of water. And with the undercoating plugging all the drain holes, which were once where my thumb is, it just rotted away. And it's a very common problem, which leads to a crack at the quarter window. Fortunately, on this side of the car, we haven't got a crack formulated. Nice terminology there. However, it did crack, and I've showed and pointed it out several times on the driver's side that it has occurred there, and we'll be filming the process of that repair. However, I just need to get this car up and going, and this was a project that I started with intentions on completing it rapidly, and unfortunately, life took a left turn, and we've just got to take one step at a time. But anyways, I just thought I would share this. And this is the longest video I've ever done, and I got to keep my mouth shut here. So anyways, thank you very much for watching. I'm going to carry on here, and you have a good evening. Thank you. Bye-bye.